Michael Teplitsky Sydney about property developer career. Breaking into property development can be daunting because it is a difficult field to break into, especially if you have other obligations to consider. Property developers are people that seek prime real estate, buy it, develop it, lease it out, collect rent from lessees, or sell the developments for a profit. Houses, apartments, complexes, office buildings, skyscrapers, shopping centers, roads, and sewers do not appear out of nowhere. Someone has to inspire and supervise the development and eventual recreation of the areas where we live, work, and play. This is the work of a property developer. Australian property developer Michael Teplitsky says, property developers must become smarter and more disciplined by adhering to basic principles as this field becomes more popular, increasing competition for prime development sites and reducing profit margins. Are you wondering how to become a successful property developer? In this article, you will discover 5 ways to become a successful property developer. 5 ways to become a successful property developer. 1. Firstly, you need to learn the fundamentals of property development. You don't need to earn a college diploma or degree to become a successful property developer, but you need to at the very least have a fundamental understanding of real estate transactions, construction, contractors, and urban development. Without a basic understanding of the sector, success is impossible. If you don't have the financial resources or the desire to pursue a degree in finance or construction management, you should look for a job in the real estate industry to gain experience with crucial aspects of property development. Some real estate licensing programs allow you to get your license in 3 to 6 months, and the knowledge you get from these programs can help you build a strong foundation. 2. Then you must understand the property development market. To be a successful property developer, you need to get a thorough understanding of your chosen markets, such as focusing on a specific geographic location or residential versus commercial buildings. Property developers should be able to recognize present situations and plan for the future by staying on top of current trends, such as changes in consumer purchasing patterns, mortgage rates, and the unemployment rate, to mention a few. This allows them to forecast when trends will shift, thus opening up chances for the well-prepared investor. 3. Ensure you create and develop properties that can be sold as well as rented. Even if your goal is to sell your property, it is critical that while assessing the feasibility of a project, you consider the rental rate that may be achieved as well as the net return. As a result, look for development sites in desirable locations that will not only sell but also rent easily. There will be fewer buyers when loan rates rise, but there will be more people searching for rental properties. 4. Be willing to put in long hours, be patient, stay focused, and have a burning desire to succeed. While property development can be a lot of fun, it also comes with a lot of suffering and a lot of danger. When everything goes well, the results are spectacular, but when things go wrong, they go horribly wrong. From the moment a project is initially conceived until the time it is physically completed and ongoing asset management begins, developers follow a set of processes. Be willing to endure through the process, and be patient. 5. Lastly, be willing to accept rejections. You cannot find a single successful person on earth who at some point or the other hasn't failed or been rejected numerous times. One of the biggest amateur mistakes I see people make, and the biggest mistake I see them make, is that they refuse to accept rejection and expect to get a deal on their first viewing. They anticipate making money from their initial viewing. They anticipate becoming successful within the first month or 2. It is not a competition. That isn't the case. It's a straightforward, step-by-step procedure that requires some effort. And you must ensure that you enter with the appropriate mindset, understanding that rejection is inevitable.